Vinyl community, thank you guys so much for the encouraging words about me stopping these cigarettes. This is actually an electronic cigarette. Thank you guys. This actually helps whenever I'm driving to work, so I'm used to smoking on my way to work, on the way back, blah blah blah. This actually helps, and this helps as far as longer trips, and just whenever I really want a full flavor type thing. This is called a Smoke Smart. I got it for Christmas. My mother actually wanted to get this for me so that I would be encouraged to stop smoking, and it's definitely working. I enjoy it better than I did cigarettes, so I'm going to keep doing that. I can put my mind to anything, and again, with you guys, with the encouraging words that you guys have been sending, it definitely helps, so thank you. First thing I want to show right off the bat is I found an accidental grill yesterday in Denton, and I was really happy to find it. It's very rare to find like a early to mid 90s record on vinyl of a band that is very popular, and I just so happened to find Pearl Jam's Vitology. To me, this was my peak with Pearl Jam, because anything after this I didn't give a shit about. But with songs like Better Man, Nothing Man, Corduroy, Not For You, I really dug this album, and this is definitely not a reissue. This has the original booklet, which I was pretty happy about, and it comes on the most epic label. It is not 180 gram, but this is on the epic label. Let me just flip this around so you can take a look at it. It's beauty. But I'm not a big Pearl Jam fan, and I think after this album, and even before, with them refusing to do music videos, with them refusing to, go through Ticketmaster or whatever, they made it a very hard thing to be a fan, and I think that's what kind of drove me away from them. So there's that. Also, I want to thank LJ for, and kind of inspiring me some of my country picks in here. So if you see something like, oh man, LJ was just talking about that, it's probably because he did inspire me. This is Chris Christopherson, Jesus Was a Capricorn. It's got a beautiful gatefold, and on the inside there's a lovely woman in leather pants. I'm not sure who that is, but I do love her, and I love that picture of Chris there on stage just drinking a beer. Album is in great shape, not a scratch, so very happy about that. Here's just a rundown of some other things. This album, if anybody can let me know what I can expect, please do. This is Mike Oldfield Tubular Bells. This is a promotional copy, and I don't think that it was played much, because I opened it up and it is in one of these very fancy sleeves, and the vinyl just looks like it's never been played. So, and the condition of the sleeve is in really great shape, so very happy to find that. This is a autograph, that's the stuff, and this album is actually still sealed, so I'm glad to have found that. If you're into 80s club music, this is the best song in my opinion. This is CP, American Soviets, and this song freaking rocks. And the cool thing too is this showing on Oaklawn Records, which is in Dallas, Texas. I know that there was a record store on Oaklawn, but I did not know that they produced records, so that's pretty cool. Howard Jones, Dream into Action. Everybody has this album, but no one is to blame, so that's the reason why I got this. Wop wop. We have Pat Benatar, Get Nervous. Got that for a really good deal, mainly for the wife. Kylie Minogue, her first album. And LJ and Brendan, I'm sure that you guys might remember the Locomotion back in the day at the skating rink. You guys ever skate to that song? You don't remember that song? Well, I do, and I still have a thing for Kylie Minogue today. I still think that she is probably one of the hottest women, if you want to call it in pop music. I know she's like 44 years old, but she is just so freaking gorgeous to me. Oh, ooh. Anyways, Steve Winwood, No, This Is Actually Higher Love. I used to get those two songs confused with Howard Jones, and I buy them on the same day. So this is Chronicles. It's basically, his greatest hits and whatnot. So bonus find. I was very happy to find that. I've seen a lot of guys show this in the VC lately, but it was a different album. But I have seen this group. This is Nectar, and this is Recycled. I like the little sticker there because we actually picked this up at Recycle Records in Denton. So it was a great time. We had fun. Got to play with the family. Then we went home. Good times. Alright, next one. This is Higher Class. Stained Class. By none other than Judas Priest. This freaking cover is in just great shape. Absolute great shape. I'm going to give Judas Priest one more chance. I had their live album, and I wasn't a fan. So I'm going to give it a chance again and see what happens. We'll go from there. 80s pleasure. Fania and Cannibals, The Rom They Cooked. She Drives Me Crazy and Good Thing. Good Thing was one of my favorite songs from the 80s, and this is also a promotional copy as well. So I'm very stoked to have that in the collection. These are the Wives. Come Dancing with the Kinks. She got this because of the live version of Lola. I like it because it's got You Really Got Me, the live version. Also here, the wife picked up this group called Ida. Came out in 2008. My Fair, My Dark EP. Also has a cover of a Dolly Parton song, The Pain of Loving You. My Fair, My Dark apparently is like a really dark, like sad song. Sarah didn't know that. She picked it up because she liked the cover. And whenever we got it home, I took a look at the record, and the record itself is kind of cool. You can just look at the designs there, the polyvinyl. And then of course you got this cool little design here on the other side. So I was really kind of digging that. Haven't really got into listening to it just quite yet, but we'll definitely get there and see what happens. Next one Sarah got is Sea Level, and this is On the Edge. I know that one of the guys from the Allman Brothers is in this band, and listened to a little bit of it, and it is funky, and I am digging it. I really enjoy it, especially the song 54, I believe is what it is called. LJ inspired this, so yeah, here we go. Early 80s country, Alabama, Loving the First Degree. I used to jam that song whenever I was a kid. I wasn't jamming it, my parents were, so. But I do remember that one, and Old Flame. Got this for a really good deal, so I was pretty happy to find that. Also got the living legend Bob Wills. This record came out in '73, and if you look at it, man, usually there used to be a lot of bubbling with these kind of records and stuff. This one is in such great shape that it doesn't have any of that, and of course it's got a lot of Bob Wills hits on there, along with Leon Roush. And of course, LJ, thought of you whenever I got this, buddy. I can't wait to spin this. This is Dwight Yoakam, Guitars, Cadillacs, etc., etc. Honky Tonk Man, and there's a cover of Ring of Fire on here. So, Dwight Yoakam. And the cover is just kind of cool, it's just kind of cool 80s type stuff. So we got that. Got a few cassettes. Flying Burrito Brothers, live from Europe. Tony, Tony, Tony. And Genesis, Invisible Touch. Picked up the Live Edge Session CD, which Fitzy, you might remember this, or Nathan, or Punk Texas. The Edge years ago, when Edge Fest was going around, made a bunch of live recordings from Beck, In Excess, Moby, No Doubt, Better Than Ezra, and Matchbox 20. Alright, 45's Obsession, Animotion, Tiffany, All This Time. New Edition, Last on Love. Bangles, Hazy Shade of Winter. Terrence Trent D'Arby, Dance Little Sister. Aretha Franklin, Freeway of Love. I'm going through this fast because my camera sucks. Autograph, Turn Up the Radio. Thrill of Love is on the back. I love this song. Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, Islands in the Stream, and I Will Always Love You. And of course we got some Macho Man Randy Travis with Forever and Ever Amen. Genesis, Invisible Touch, with the B-side being The Last Domino. and Johnny Lee, Looking for Love, which was an epic joke by Cheech Marin in one of his movies. Guys, that is what I found. It's a big haul for me. First of 2013. Don't know if Fossil showed this. 8-track of Nat King Cole. So, thank you guys so much for watching again. Thank you for the encouragement. Have a great weekend. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Adios. Bye.